Well, it's been a while since I've done one of these, and heck, since I've shown my kind of face on YouTube. But then again, a pretty messy breakup and other things, and the healing process and all can kind of take its toll. But I'm not going to go into that. No, 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 no. That is a lot thing. Anyway, what I want to do is cover a few things. Like not doing the podcast again anymore at the minute, because that's kind of related to stuff I'm not really going to go back into, but maybe in the future do something different podcast wise or something like that. But who knows? But I want to talk about conventions because there is this year so far maybe only two that I'm going to be going to. At the minute, well, no, within the financial year, there's going to be three. Or what this signifies is one of them, but it's Big Apple PonyCon, hopefully happening next year, before April. Auto Assembly and Alcon. Alcon to, well, basically do the same sort of thing as AA, catch up with good friends as much as I can. I have a tendency to, run around. I like going to panels because you always learn something there, even voice actor ones. And for going on, sorry for the quality of this, but my computer's ancient and it's not exactly the best internet connection I've got at the minute. But yeah, back to the topic. And yeah, I've got some props down here too. Auto assembly. I'll talk about that so I can, come back and do another vlog with stuff and time. I am definitely going to be there for the 3 days. Like up until Friday this week. I've been hemming and hawing, not knowing if I could go or not. I'm thinking, no, I don't want to go. Do not. But it would be beneficial to go because it would continue the healing process and everything. Because Erdicon, when I had my sort of big breakdown and everything that, wow, the wonderful people there, my fellow bronies of Ireland, and oh god, everybody, they just recognised the character I was cosplaying as, which is this guy, Big Macintosh. Yeah, I know that's small, but that's who I cosplay as. I cosplay most as, because and yeah, I'm going off on tangents, so sorry about that. Where is it? I've cosplayed NomCon, Erdicon, and New York, which is a whole thing in itself. I'll have to record videos. You probably hear somebody upstairs. I'll have to record a video about that. But yeah, Auto Assembly is coming up, and the guests of honor, Dan Kaplan, I hope I got that right, Dan Gilvazan, who I'm really looking forward to seeing, because well, if you don't know who he is or what he played in Transformers, you're either living under a rock or you're a dumbass. Well, basically, like for me, well, he's Bumblebee as well, but big draw for me. He is my Spider-Man. The animated Spider-Man, because like I remember watching the the old live-action Spider-Man TV series, but for me, Dan Gilvazan is my Spider-Man from growing up as a kid. Watching cartoons in the 80s. That was one of the ones you would see. Spider-Man and his amazing friends, along with there was Mr. So many great shows. But yeah, really looking forward to him coming and finally getting to see him, aside from the videos I've seen of him kind of trolling the audience at Auto Assembly. But that was all in fun, and that's going to be the weird thing. I wonder if anybody's actually going to do that this year, because that was something always to look forward to. And another guest is coming is a friend to an awful lot of the guys gals in the voice acting industry. I know the stories I've heard of him from one person. That would be Mr. Steve Bloom, who many anime fans will know, maybe primarily from Cowboy Bebop, Big O, and quite a few of us know him from Digimon, and Chris McFeely, and anybody who's out there. As an accessory this year, I'd say bring a Digivice. Yeah, a Digivice. That would make for a good picture, a good group shot this year, because I remember last year the one with Tiny, Townsend Coleman, the original Michelangelo and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. A lot of us were wearing balloons in the colour of some of the turtles' bandanas tied around their heads and all posing for a picture. We're ready for action. Yeah, that would be an idea. Bring a Digivice. Don't forget a Digivice. You might be able to get one cheapy on eBay or something like that. But I'm bringing this one, and if I can find the other one, I've got the D3 Digivice, the Season 2 one, and this one, which would kind of more relate to Steve Bloom's character. I don't know if it's... Oh, look, it still works too. But we're on Digimon. I'll have to change that over. There's Terriermon on it at the minute. Yeah. Those guys. And we've got returning Jim Sorensen, which I'm really going to be glad to see him again, because my first year at Auto Assembly wasn't... I'd say now I'm probably better at talking than I was, because much has changed. Like, first Auto Assembly, I hadn't been out to New York. Second one, I don't think I'd even been out to New York then, or had I? That was last year. No, I had been out to New York. And well, I hadn't been out to no, at that stage I hadn't met you guys out there, the New York City Bronies, or Bronies NYC, and really learned from that, because I actually seen an awful lot of the way I react to things, talking to people and that. I've seen an awful lot of myself in those guys, and I guess that's why they hold such a special place in my heart. But yeah, back to Auto Assembly, because I know I like to mumble. There was a thing with it. I'm just reaching down here for some props. Oh God. Golden retail is hell. There was a thing with hats the first year I went there. Specifically two faces, which had Scott McNeil out, you wondering, well, two faces that kept getting passed around, and one eventually staying in the hands of Jim Sorensen. And Scott McNeil's legendary phrase quote during his panel, "What's with all the fezzes? There seems to be an awful lot of fezzes at this con." Yeah, I'm not sure what hat is going to be the thing this year. Of course, I've got Fez ready. But this hair's going well. Fezzes are cool. Cowboy hat. Not actually a real one. Maybe something like that. I should make wear that in the rest of this video. That kind of suits me. Yeah. Hey, yep. Too much information. Or I could, or maybe something like this. A Pokemon League hat. No, maybe not. But yeah, whatever. Maybe bring a few hats or something, and a game or something. My hair's a mess. Yeah, it probably can't be understated. I'm really looking forward to this year, and only bring a lot of Lego with. Oh, spell Lego. Like these things are cool. Lego. Join in with that this year because I should have a lot of spare minifigures for people to take off my hands, and I don't want any money for that. I know if Gruffluck's out there somewhere. Just oh god. I might have another one of those little robot things you Phil or the Rod said you were kind of army building. Don't know if you're still doing it now, but I'll have a look at it anyway. It'll be a free for all and Lego to give away, and I'll probably have to get some Lego when I'm out there. I wonder if any of this traders will be selling them. But aside from that, props I'm going to be bringing not much, but in the way of these. If I can fit all that in, and yeah, that's from these. I've got these in this one, the Skeletor one, and He-Man one on eBay, and a good while back. Now, only ever seen them come up that once. I've never ever seen them again, but I reckon these would be good for a few pictures around the bar, and getting people to maybe the guests, like if they'd want to just hold up and go by the power of Grayskull or Snake Mountain or whatever. But anyway, I suppose I'll have to do it for this because I've rambled on for 13 minutes or so. So look forward to seeing you guys soon. And almost. Yeah, you can hear speed. Alright, better go for it. Invaded.